Explorers Texas Museum. To the Explorers in Texas Museum. I'm your guide, Jillian. Follow me to the first exhibit. Fun fact, our explorers that we research only live in Texas. Yeah! Okay. Well, Kaylee will play this PowerPoint about missions in Texas for you. Spanish missions in Texas. By me. Give me a second. If I can get it out. Okay. Why were Spanish missions created? Spanish missions were made to send Catholic priests to establish Texas's first Spanish settlement. The purpose of the Spanish missions were for Native Americans to learn about the Catholic religion and to learn about how to defend its claim on Texas. Yay! Mission San Antonio de Alamo. The Alamo mission was started in 1718. It was also the first mission in San Antonio. Only a little part of the mission is left now. There's a road right through where it has been. The Alamo is now a visiting attraction. That it? Yes. Mission San Antonio de Seneco. The mission began in the year 1682, a little while after the Pueblo Revolt in New Mexico. While the mission was built near the Paro people, they escaped to the safety of Texas. By the year 1744, there were 70 families and they were living at the missions. They had to work at the same place that they lived. The place they lived and worked was soon destroyed by a flood. They did during the 1800s. Luckily, the mission was soon rebuilt. This time, it was on the southern side of the Rio Grande River. Mission Juan Capistrano. This mission was established in 1716 in East Texas. They did it to protect the own territory by the Spanish. It was soon made its permanent home. It was a rough beginning, but becoming the fourth chain of missions near the San Antonio River wasn't easy. They did all that in the year 1731. Corpus Christi de la Isleta. The mission was the first in Pueblo, Texas. It was established by Antonio de Oterman. It was and Fray Francisco de Ayeta Cueva. In 1682, it was maintained by Franciscans for Christianizing the Tigua Indians. They accompanied the Oterman on his retreat to the El Paso area after an unsuccessful attempt to recover New Mexico. It's the last one. Mission San Juan Bautista. It was found on June 24th, 1699. Near the Huacahuludahan people in Mexico. Sadly, it only lasted a few months at this place. Was moved 5 miles from the famous Rio Grande. Here the mission was made a town of 3 missions. It was also made a fort and a resting home for quests here in Texas. It only did during the 1700s and 1800s.
Oh, you can skip this.
Famous quote. Long live the Alamo, yelled at the Battle of San Jacinto. Texas. Jillian will now show you a little slideshow on the iPad about famous explorers. European explorers in Texas.
Smoking.
That
That won't work, Joey. Not working on this either.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're good. Tap. No. Joey, only I can work
European
it.
explorers in Texas.
Joey, only I can work it. That's not working.
Who are the explorers in Texas?
Well, let's see.
Explorers we studied.
Aaron, you skipped it. Yes. Yes, I would like to go back.
Who are the explorers in Texas? Explorers.
There you go.
30 September 1518. Alson Alvarez de Pineda gives Spain information on the New World with his map of the Texas. No, this is coastline route. He started in Spain and went along to the coastline of present-day Florida to Mexico. 30th September 1528. Alvar Nunes Cabeza de Vaca. Cabeza de Vaca starts his journey with the Texas route, Spain to Florida. He was one of few that landed in Texas after the hurricane and lived among the Native Americans. Yay! DeSoto's expedition set out from Florida to find riches in North America. Route Florida throughout southeastern United States and traveled by land to New Mexico. Yay!
Okay, let's explain.
Here they are. This is Cabeza de Vaca, this is DeSoto, and this is Alvarez Pineda. Aaron! Stop it! I'm going back. Aaron, you're going forward. What are you doing? It won't let me go backwards.
Okay, what are we looking
Yeah.
for? That there we go.
That's it. Okay, Cabeza de Vaca. Alvar Nunes Cabeza de Vaca. Alvar Nunes Cabeza de Vaca, an early explorer and first historian of Texas, was born in Jerez de Frontera and Andalusian province in South Spain near Cadiz. The practice year of Cabeza de Vaca's birth cannot be determined, but it was within the birth window of 1487. The origin surname cow's head in Spanish is not known, but it assuredly did not come from an alleged ancestor named Martin Alhaja and his heroics at the Battle of La Navas Tolosa in central Spain in 1212. That story, repeated by the author in the Handbook of Texas and many others, unquestionably, I don't know the word. Orphaned before his teenage years, Cabeza de Vaca joined the Spanish army as an adult who fought in distinction at the Battle of Ravenna in Italy, 1512. His military service to the Spanish crown, and later during a brief civil war in Spain, May 1520 through April 1521, won him an appointment as a treasurer and first lieutenant in 1527 through 28. An expedition of Panfilo de Narvaez. Narvaez, a minor participant conquistador of Mexico, departed from Spain in June 1527 with 5 ships. He bore a contract from the Holy Roman Emperor Charles V. Charles of Spain, affirmed to settle the region. Next one. Yay! Next slide. Here is his trail. Okay, so
the basic debauchery started right here. So this is him coming in from Spain. La 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 la. Then he was coming through here, and then he was going over. He thought that the world was flat then, like Christopher Columbus. So they came over and they're like, ooh. And then they had a shipwreck right here, which is all that scribble. And then they came here, and they're slayed by the Caruncles here. And then he died over here. Next slide. Hernando de Soto. Hernando de Soto. What'd you do?
Just go with it.
Hernando de Soto was a Spanish explorer who, while leading the first European expedition deep into the territory of modern-day United States, was the first European documented to have crossed the Mississippi River. A vast undertaking, De Soto's North American expedition ranged throughout the southeastern United States searching for gold, silver, and passage to China. Soto died in 1542 on the banks of the Mississippi River in Arkansas and Louisiana. Soto was born to parents who were considerate of modest means, a region of poverty and hardship, for which many young people looked for ways to seek their fortunes elsewhere. Two towns, Badajoz and Barcarota, claim to be his birthplace. He spent time as a child at each place, and he stipulated in